Weekend Update with
Szambecki
and
Isaac Andreas. Good morning, everyone. I am Isaac Andreas.
And I'm Szambecki, and these are the past semester's top stories. All right, first off, the Bronx Zoo is offering an unusual way to show your undying love. It's Name a Roach program. For $15, you can name a hissing cockroach after your special someone. I know, but consider for just a little more money, you could see a couples counselor.
Recently, New Mexico announced that they will be making college tuition free for residents. Not to be outdone, EMU is announcing a new program they say would cut average tuition costs by 50%. They're calling it JMU.
The International Food Festival returned to EMU this year after a 2-year hiatus. Here's what I don't understand, though. Why is it that some Russian Mennonites got to bake their traditional bread? I see you. But when I tried to enter the competition with traditional Russian vodka, I get told that that's not a cultural dish, and that I'm drunk and disorderly, and that I should please put some pants on.
As Kate said, the International Food Festival drew record crowds. The marketing department was out in full force to document the pamphlet photos for the rest of the decade. Too bad they still can't document a second tenured black professor.
Yikes, 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 yikes. All right, you may go to the next one. A dog in North Carolina is looking for a new home after his previous owners dumped him at a shelter because they feared he might be gay. This realization came when the dog said, quote, "Ryan Reynolds is like a 5 out of 10.
EMU says they are fundraising to fix the track, but are criticized for saying the same thing for the past 10 years. Assistant track coach Bert Hellraiser has been saying the same thing for just as long, but about his marriage.
Is this you again?
Yeah, that's me. Actually. David Barry performed to an excited crowd this March. I haven't seen so many people on campus coming out since EMU changed its hiring policy.
EMU recently announced their partnership with Bluestone Vineyard, which will release a red and a white wine sporting the EMU logo. Meanwhile, EMU's Pennsylvania campus just announced their partnership with the guy selling moonshine out of his basement.
This year, the disc golf team made it to nationals for a second year running. As it happens, a second year running is exactly what most of them quit in order to join the team.
Good stuff. The end of the year dance is coming up, and CSE promises to go all out with food and decorating. For those feeling nervous about being around people again or feeling self-conscious about their dance moves, might I suggest carrying around an opaque water bottle for the evening? Sure puts me at ease.
In unrelated news, EMU Director of Athletics, David King, announced his retirement. He knew it was time to retire after he realized that all the calls he received after 8 p.m. would begin with, "Sorry, did I wake you?" David King is known for his distaste of the EMU mascot switch. With him out, there may be a chance for a broader adoption of the overtly obvious and avian representation of EMU. Pictured here, after just relearning about Dave's retirement.
All right, newly aware of their impossible workloads and poor salaries compared to other universities, EMU faculty and staff are taking some consolation from martyr Dirk Willem and turning to their own institution as a God-given source of persecution. "I used to think the days of martyrdom were over," said one professor, "but now I see that I've got a real chance here at EMU. I won't be burned at the stake in a day," he said, "but maybe slowly over 20 years.
In other news, the gender ratio fell to 80-20 in the fall incoming honors class, leaving hetero females scrambling for life partners. Jamie Yoder complained, saying, "I just don't get why all the hottest single guys only ever hang out alone with each other."
Officials with an Ohio theme park said a wooden roller coaster, officially dubbed the world's longest, has broken its own record by getting 2 feet longer. Ohio men are emphatically proclaiming this news, while Ohio women say they can't really see the difference.
In international news, tensions between Russia and the US have escalated since Putin invaded Ukraine. Worried about the impending nuclear war? Don't be, urges President Susan Schultz-Huxman, who is hard at work adopting the beloved Dr. Seuss book, Oh, the Places You'll Go, into Oh, How Our Grandchildren Glow.
Susan. A Virginia woman fished a winning lottery ticket worth $110,000 out of the trash. Isaac Andreas, feeling emasculated, says that he could probably do that too in theory.
Well, many fast food chains, including Little Caesars, halted new Russia franchises following their invasion of Ukraine. English majors took to the streets in protests and to find other jobs.
That's fine. For Weekend Update, I'm Kate Szambecki.
I'm Isaac Andreas.
Good morning.